All right, here's what I found in October 2023. Well, not the black light, that'll come in a little bit later. We'll start with this big bar of copper that I found in a copper mining town. It weighs a couple of pounds, I'd say. Nice big chunker. Then we've got some small pieces of brass and copper that I'll probably melt down. There's some marbles. Unfortunately, none of them react to black light. A couple of caps. Here's La Poges, or La Peu, as they say in France. Brass cap. This one has a little design on it. And a couple of shotgun shells. Interestingly, this is a 10 gauge shotgun shell. And if you'll notice, the primer is intact. Kind of funny. Here's an old paper shell. This is it's one of those 1912 shells, super speed. Here's a big old chunk of lead. This is for when you have a little bitty idea. Ding. Here's the quarters that I found, the nickels, the dimes, the zinc Lincoln pennies, and the copper pennies. And we'll come back to this in just a moment. Wanted to hit some more of these household items here. These are fuses. This is what the old house fuses used to look like around the early 1900s, I would say. Oftentimes they have dates on them. I did not clean these up, so you'll have to find your own or take my word, I guess. Little tiny railroad spike and a little tiny mill ball and a button, mother of pearl. License plate. This is from 1920. I don't know if you can see the 20, but not enough of that to really bother with restoring. Now I'd like to direct you to this stuff here. This is I think some of this is radium glass. Radium glass, also known as Vaseline glass. Late 1800s, well, early 1800s through the early 1900s. Very popular. It reacts with black light. And that piece, blue piece, not so much. But, oh, look at that. Some of these are very clearly reacting to the black light. Oh, wow. So maybe I could find all the pieces of that and put back together that candy dish or whatever it was. Pretty neat. Lights, please. And now we'll move along over here. A bunch of little tiny bottles that I dug up in dumps. This is very important. It's the letter C. And everybody knows C stands for casting technology. So if you're watching for the first time, please subscribe. If you would like to share this video with your friends, maybe you've got some friends that would enjoy this video, I would really appreciate growing my subscriber count. Here we've got some old teeth. Now these are either from a dinosaur or maybe an elk or something like that. I don't know. Here's a little piece of metal that looks really kind of nice. I don't know what it's from, but it's really ornate. It's got a bunch of little carvings on it, and it's copper, I believe. Here we've got that's an old school toothbrush. Tasty. An old lipstick. An old clothespin. That's from the Del Webb Corporation. And then I told my son, hey, I found someone's house key. And he said, what, from 1600? So that was kind of funny. But yeah, an old skeleton key. This is fun. Now this is actually a cross promotion for another video of mine. I found another one of these spiders. This is the second one of this exact kind that I found. And so I casted it in brass. Oh, how fun. So there's another video for that. You could see that in the link down below. Here we've got some well, no, it might not be turquoise. I'm not sure what that is. And then here's some what's that green mineral? Olivine. Olivine and quartz, which I didn't know them to occur side by side. If that's something else and you're a rock hound or a gemologist or just someone who knows more than I do, leave that in the comments down below what that is, if I misidentified it. So I found a car wash token. This was super exciting at first because all I could see was the car. I realized car wash token, worthless. And then a couple of pizza tokens, or what do they call it? Game token. These say Bond, made in USA. I don't know what that's for. This was a lucky badge. You see a little treasure symbol in the middle. And then these came in a big stamp machine that you could stamp out a message on them. This one is evidently a blank. I didn't see any message on that. Lastly, we're coming to my very favorite stuff. Now, I was digging in an old area. I found a coin. I knew it was an old area. 1941. Wah, wah. But I also found this 1923 penny, so that's kind of cool. Here's an old button. Not too sure what that design is. Maybe a lion or something. And then this is actually silver. This little piece, I think it went on there. And that is silver, a little tiny wire piece of silver. A little piece of steel. I don't know why this little sliver of steel was out there. And then my very favorite thing. Look at that. It's 14 karat gold. It's in a crown setting. It's got a leaf and some grapes. And then the neatest thing about this, rubies react to black light. Oh my goodness. That is a big, big ruby. How much fun is that? Oh yeah. Very neat. So, anyway, so neat. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love it if you watch some of my other videos and tell your friends about it. And I've already found some great stuff in November. I've already found 45 marbles similar to these. Have not checked them to see if they react to black light, so that should be a neat little treat that we'll have next month for you. Until then, we'll see ya.